Hello, my name is Arlo and this is Elemental Idea. And today we're going to be talking about Rebel Moon Part 2, the Scargiver. This is the second part for Rebel Moon Child of Fire from Zack Snyder. And let me tell you, Zack, you lied to me. You went online and tell everybody that we need to watch this movie because we are supporting you, and you brainwashed me. I watched it, all right? So I hope Netflix give you to do the 6 more that you wanna do. This movie is a sequel, and is for being a sequel is better than the one that precede them. So the first one is supposed to be a little more about world building and getting to know the characters. In this one, we go back to action. We leap into the action scene, and it's a lot of fighting, a lot of explosions, a lot of slow motion, and it's a fun movie. Yes, it's a fun movie. It's worth watching. It's on Netflix. If you got it, it's free. It's worth watching. So, right now, spoilers. From now on, spoilers. I'm gonna be talking about what I think and feel about the movie. And it's not gonna be like a structured review, because you guys know what I feel about Netflix movies. But I do like Zack Snyder and his movies. And yeah, let's go. So, the sequel from Star Wars, sorry, the sequel from The Force Awakens. This is the. Everybody knows that this was the idea that Zack Snyder had for Star Wars, and he just adapted it into a new and fresh version. And the world of Rebel Moon, it looks cool, it looks interesting, it's underdeveloped. Right away, the stuff I like about the movie, it have a lot of action scenes, it have a lot of explosions, and it looks cool. If you have something nice to say about this movie, is that it looks really, really cool. You see, I really love how the blasters or the plasma guns or whatever it is actually shot when it impacts something. It splatter, have a splatter. Sorry about that. It has splatter, and it looks really nice. And the way the effects are doing, like the droid and the animals, it looks nice. It's really good. This movie is a little long. It could be a little shorter and need more, just more. Character wise, it needs more. The characters are underdeveloped again. The plot of the movie, the script is missing a lot of stuff. And if Zack Snyder he's planning to continue to do these movies, he needs someone to help him with the script, because it's way too flimsy. It's paper thin, right? So if you poke holes at this movie, you will find it, and it's not what you want, right? Did I watch this movie meanwhile I'm doing other stuff? Yes, I did. It's a movie that you easily can stop, do something, and go back to it, and you will lose nothing because the plot is not even there. So the whole point of the movie is the Scargiver and Cora and friends come back to the planet, of the farming planet, and they're treated like heroes, and they believe they won. And then one of the military guys, the actual good one, the ones in the town, let them know that yeah, no, the empire is still coming, and nothing changed. Atticus, the bad guy, is alive, like we see at the end of the first one, and he's coming. And yeah, they're preparing to fight the empire. So they have a lot of meetings. They talk to the town people, and they set up everything in the town like a fight. For some reason now, the grain from the fifth movie is actually vital. It resulted the empire actually want this grain, so they use it as a shield. And there is a part on the movie when all our heroes sit in a table and vomit exposition about their life. It's really awful. There's someone they actually really sit in the table and says he's a general and says, "Oh yeah, we need to know each other, so let's set our character development in our script." And they just exposition, and yeah, it needs a little more. And I still have an issue with this weird android that is in this movie, because I is the coolest part is what this android can do, and we don't know nothing about it. We don't know how it's created. We don't know if it has a soul. We don't know what it is happening with it. But we do find out that Korra actually killed the princess, and we already kind of knew this, but now we see it happen. She shot her in the stupidest way possible. She shot her point blank, and in this scene when she's telling her backstory, is when you get like, oh man, this is. I usually don't have a complaint when stuff work, but this movie, and I didn't notice until someone pointed out to me that there is not even one bad female in this movie. Not even one. All the females are awesome, and all the guys are kind of dumb or bad guys. And you have the scene when you discover what happened with Korra when she killed the princess and when the king was slain, and it's dumb. It's a bunch of senator guys, very reminiscent what happened with Caesar in Rome. They have knives, they stab the guy, and then the actual bad guy tells Korra to, I'm gonna betray you, so kill the princess, and she does, and then he betrayed her, and she didn't kill him. She has the opportunity to kill everybody and end the war right there at the beginning, and she didn't. So that's I didn't want to chill on this movie this bad, but I have issues, like a lot of issues, and this is one of them. Is way too simple. Plus, the technology in this movie is weird. The big ships are like submarines. There is people actually moving manually the big cannon, but then they have a cannon that can destroy mountains. So it's weird, and you don't understand why is that, and yeah, you basically don't understand any of the technology in the world. You don't know how the weapons work. You don't know how the swords, the lightsabers that they have. By the way, those are not lightsabers. Are swords. They light up like lightsabers. I know everybody told that about the first movie, but well, it's my turn now. And yeah, you don't understand how the chips work, and you see the difference between this village. They have their growing stuff really manually, like in the medieval times, and then they have starships. So it's weird, and it's not explained, and that's the big problem with this movie. The movie don't explain a lot of stuff. You have to assume. You have to fill up the gaps with the knowledge that you have from any other franchise, or you have to fill the gaps with your canon in your head. Right? So whatever you put there is what it is. They have a big fight, right? And in this fight is when the villagers fix the town. They put the grain in the building so the empire cannot shoot it from the sky and destroy the building. So they actually have very neat traps, and they start fighting, and they start blowing stuff, and the explosions are big and they're really good and they looks nice, but it break your disbelief because at the same time that you see the explosion is big and stuff, the people around it, they're not affected by it. There is no a radius for the blast. They just take it like, oh, explosion, no, that's it, it's so bad. And it's dumb, it's really dumb. And the other stuff is the slow motion. The problem with this slow motion and the choreography in the fights is that you see when people stop to wait for their cue. There is a scene when Korra gets out from an elevator and there is a guy with a sword, saber, whatever, and she pull out her gun, start shooting, and you see that the guy is actually backing up, waiting for her turn, waiting for Korra to kill every single one of the guys with weapons so she can have a fight with him. And the fight is cool, but it looks choreography a lot. And you see it, like you see in a lot of scenes, the people is just waiting to, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to the floor now, I'm supposed to hit this one. Because it's way too slow motion. So you put so much slow motion that we're able to see the interactions between actors. And that breaks the movie for me. So, as you know, they fight, they win, and they discover that Korra actually killed the princess. And now, at the end of the movie, she finally. Oh, sorry. Let's go back a little bit. Korra and the guy is in love with her. They finally have their love scene, and she gets in love with the guy, and he gets killed. And we discovered that Korra is actually regretting what happened with the princess. So the general says, "Yeah, child. Now you have to. The princess is alive because it wasn't that easy to kill her. So if you shoot someone in the chest, that's not guaranteed that that princess is gonna die. My God." But we are led to assume that this princess is a magical princess. So he let her know that she is alive. The general let Korra know that the princess is alive, and she's now going to the space to find her. And I think this is what Zack Snyder meant by that he have more movies for this. Now you will, it will be like, I don't know, the Princess Rescue, the next one, Rebel Moon Part 3 or 4 or whatever. Because a lot of stuff is still in the same. The Big Bad guy, the Balthazar guy that is in the mother planet or the mother, yeah, whatever, is still alive. We don't meet it. We just fight with Atticus and we kill Atticus again. And this time, I think he's dead, right? Probably he's not. They have this weird technology. They put people in a bubble water with a bunch of tubes from different colors, and that healed them somehow. And then they put it in a cocoon. And I don't know what it is with these new movies in sci-fi that to heal someone they always lay down like in a metal bed in the most uncomfortable way ever. But yeah, is what it is. So The Imperial, with all the machines and all the tanks and all the artillery, lost to farmers. They have, for some good reason and beautiful defense, and it's this scene when they give this girl a weapon for the first time, and Cora's trying to show her how to shoot, and in the first try she hit the target like bullseye, and it's like, oh my god, the girl power in this movie is at 100%. What I think about this movie is, again, an average movie. It's better than the first part, but you have to see the first part to understand this one. So, and yeah, again, if you wanna do some stuff and put it in the background, or you just wanna kill a couple of hours, it's a good movie to stream. I won't run and watch it right away because you actually not losing anything. Whatever you think in your mind that is gonna happen in the movie is what happened in the movie. By the way, this is from Star Wars. This is from Star Wars. This and this is from Star Wars. So if you're gonna change it a little more so we don't see Star Wars and Star Wars and Star Wars in your movie. So, summarizing, this is an average movie. You can catch it on Netflix at any point, no rush. Oh, and it's a funny part that I'm gonna say right now. Zack Snyder, I'm sure he says to Sofia Boutella, you are gonna look at everybody with a side eye. Because that's what she does the whole movie. She looks at everybody like this. Yeah. And she always on a side for some reason. After I noticed, I couldn't stop noticing. Yeah. Rebel Moon, the Scargiver. That's what I think about this movie. And if you want to see more, check here or here to see more. My name is Arlo, and this was Elemental Idea.